Welcome, dear viewers. This is ERi-TV with me, Bersabet Taghla, bringing you the latest news from around the world. And these are the ones making the top stories for today. Schools Independence Day week commences in the Central Region. Training on administration and leadership in the Ansawa region. US and China to start talks over trade war this week. And India and UK agree to a trade deal including tariffs cut. And your domestic reports. Schools Independence Week, in connection with the 34th Independence Day anniversary, has officially commenced today at Dab'at Hall in Eritrea subzone under the theme Our Cohesion, Our Armor. The Schools Week has been officially opened by Mr. Fissahaye Haile, Governor of the Central Region. Mr. Belay Habtagaber, head of the Education Office in the region, said that the commencement of Schools Independence Week, beyond providing academic education, has significant contribution in nurturing competent students, inculcating nationalism and preserving the noble societal values. The event was attended by Ambassador Zameda Taghla, Commissioner of Culture and Sports, Mr. Abraham Semera, Chairman of the Regional Assembly, as well as other officials in the region. Schools Independence Day week in the Central Region will be conducted in 116 kindergartens, 79 elementary, 40 junior, as well as in 22 high schools, featuring various programs. In other news, as part of efforts to expand and strengthen the Youth Workers Organization, the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch in the Ansaba region has organized a training program on administration and leadership for 80 youth workers, including 30 females. The training, conducted from 1 to 3 May, covered knowledge and experience in capacity development, institutional and social capacity building, the significance of youth organization, technology and artificial intelligence and its influence, as well as leadership and administration concepts. Mr. Marhawi Zerai, head of the Organizational Affairs of the Union branch in the region, said that the training aimed to enhance youth organization and productivity, foster synchronization among youth structures, strengthen institutional capacity, and promote voluntary youth participation in union programs. Mr. Azazi Barakhatab, head of the Union branch in the region, noted that more training programs will be organized and called on trainees to practically apply the knowledge they gained. Mr. Salih Ibrahim, head of political affairs of the PFDJ in the region, emphasized that the training aims to boost both individual and group productivity and urged the youth to develop awareness of societal values and work to preserve them. Coming to Barantu now, a program focused on the rehabilitation of disadvantaged citizens and the eradication of harmful practices has been conducted in Haikota and Fortosawa subzones. The initiative was led by the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare branches in the respective subzones. Disadvantaged citizens from Forto Semi-Urban Center and the administrative areas of Homib and Molover in Fortosawa subzone were rehabilitated. Additionally, a community meeting was held in Haikota subzone to address harmful practices. Mr. Idris Mohammed Saleh, a representative of the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare in Fortosawa subzone, stated that as part of efforts to improve livelihoods, a number of citizens were rehabilitated with support materials valued at 10,000 nafa each. At the Haikota subzone meeting, Mr. Taghla Khidane, a representative of the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare, explained that the objective was to raise public awareness on the health and social consequences of harmful practices, especially on women and families. He urged the public to actively engage in the efforts. Participants emphasized that many harmful practices persist due to public misinformation and called for continued awareness-raising efforts. Still with your local reports, a seminar focusing on controlling malaria prevalence was conducted at villages of Dogogolo administrative areas in San'afa subzone. At the seminar, Ms. Amlesat Mahari, head of public health, gave extensive briefing on the causes and consequences of malaria. She also underlined on the significance of enhancing participation and awareness of the public in the effort to control the disease, as well as to actively follow the guidelines being provided by health practitioners. Mr. Asir Al-Azhar, head of the health facilities in the subzone, said that beyond providing healthcare service, the health representatives have responsibility in enhancing the understanding of the public on the disease. Mr. Girmay Gabrahiwat, acting head of the social service, on his part called for conducting regular environmental sanitation activity as well as proper use of impregnated bed nets for controlling the prevalence of the disease. The viewers will be back shortly with your international reports and more. Stay tuned. Welcome back. U.S. and Chinese officials are set to start talks this week to try to de-escalate a trade war between the two world's biggest economies. According to Chinese Foreign Ministry, the talks will be held in Switzerland from 9 to 12 May. Since returning to the White House, President Donald Trump has imposed new import taxes on Chinese goods of up to 145%. Beijing has hit back with charges on some goods from the U.S. of 125%. But global trade experts have told reporters that they expect the negotiations to take several months. It will be the first high-level interaction between the two countries since Chinese Vice President Han Zheng attended Trump's inauguration in January. On your final report, India and the United Kingdom have agreed to a trade deal that comes after 3 years of negotiations and that they say will boost their economies. The British government said yesterday that the deal is expected to increase bilateral trade by £25.5 billion, UK GDP by £4.8 billion, and wages by £2.2 billion each year in the long run. Indian tariffs will be slashed, locking in reductions on 90% of tariff lines, with 85% of this becoming fully tariff-free within a decade. Tariffs will be reduced on British exports including alcohol, automotive, cosmetics, medical devices, aerospace parts, lamb, salmon, chocolate and biscuits. India's trade ministry said 99% of Indian exports would face no import duty under the deal. Viewers, now a quick reminder of the top stories. Schools Independence Day week commences in the Central region. Training on administration and leadership in the Ansaba region. U.S. and China to start talks over trade war this week. And India and UK agreed to a trade deal including tariffs cuts. Well, that was it for today, dear viewers. We thank you for watching.